30 years ago today, he alleged that the U.S. military was secretly studying alien technology out in the Nevada desert near a base that is now very well known all over the world, Area 51.
It probably really hit me when I got inside the craft.
Bob Lazar rose to prominence in the late 1980s when he claimed to have worked on reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology at the covert facility known as S4 near Area 51.
ET craft, ET technology, anything like that at Area 51. This is why S4 was made specifically, to separate it there.
His convincing descriptions of advanced propulsion systems and alien spacecraft have captured the attention of conspiracy theorists and ufologists alike. In this video, we explore the key components of Lazar's controversy, looking at the evidence for and against his assertions. The Area 51. Area 51, located in the heart of the desert in southern Nevada, is a place shrouded in secrecy and steeped in mystery. This hidden U.S. Air Force station has captivated people's imaginations throughout the world, inspiring innumerable rumors and conspiracy theories about its purported connection to alien occurrences, particularly unexplained flying objects, or UFOs. Area 51's intriguing air originates from its long history of secrecy and limited access. Speculation around the base suggests that it is involved in the testing and reverse engineering of alien technology collected from alleged UFO crash sites, such as the iconic Roswell incident in New Mexico. The fact that the base remained unknown for many years only fed these rumors, adding to its attraction and mystery. The base's secluded position contributes to its mystery. Area 51, located approximately 20 miles northwest of Las Vegas, is bordered by the wide expanse of the Nevada desert, with the small communities of Rachel and Hico serving as its closest neighbors. Despite its isolated location, Area 51 has captivated the public imagination, gaining a spot in modern mythology and urban legend. Originally created in 1955 as part of the Nevada Test and Training Range Complex, Area 51 was given the moniker Paradise Ranch by Aerospace Corporation Lockheed in order to recruit employees to the base. However, the moniker Area 51 would eventually become synonymous with secrecy and mystery, thanks in part to its appearance on Atomic Energy Commission maps. The base has long been the subject of intense investigation and speculation, with its exact purpose cloaked in obscurity. Despite its secrecy, Area 51 has not been fully concealed from view. In recent years, satellite photography has made the base viewable on sites such as Google Maps, providing a glimpse into this highly restricted location. However, entry to the base itself is severely forbidden, with security measures such as gates, video cameras, and armed guards keeping prying eyes away. While Area 51 appears small from the outside, its restricted area covers more than 90,000 acres, making it a significant military installation. According to Benjamin Radford, an American folklorist and skeptic, the base is a testing area for classified aircraft, demanding strict security measures to protect critical information. Despite the fact that the United States military officially acknowledged Area 51 in 2013, its activities remain classified. The base is designated as a military operating area, and tight rules are in place to ensure security and anonymity. Signs prohibiting trespassing and photographs serve as a reminder of the penalties for unauthorized access, such as fines and even legal action. Throughout its history, Area 51 has been associated with the testing of advanced military aircraft, including the iconic U-2 spy plane, the SR-71 Blackbird, and the F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter. The unique designs and capabilities of Area 51's cutting-edge aircraft have fueled speculation and rumors, adding to the base's mystique. However, the relationship between Area 51 and UFOs has sparked the most interest. The testing of new and clandestine military aircraft has frequently been misinterpreted as extraterrestrial activities, resulting in considerable conjecture regarding the presence of alien spaceships within the base's bounds. According to Radford, the high frequency of weird sightings and unexplained events in the area has contributed to the link between Area 51 and UFOs. However, he emphasizes that the name UFO does not necessarily refer to alien spaceships, but rather unidentified aerial occurrences that may have conventional interpretations. Despite the lack of actual evidence, the mythos surrounding Area 51 gained a big boost in 1989 when Robert Lazar claimed to have worked on extraterrestrial technology within the installation. Although ultimately debunked, Lazar's claims piqued the public's interest and fostered conspiracy theories about government cover-ups and alien contacts. While the base's original purpose may never be fully known, its reputation as a symbol of secrecy and intrigue will live on, captivating the imaginations of people all around the world. Bob Lazar and Area 51. Robert Scott Lazar, an American conspiracy theorist, rose to prominence after claiming to have been involved in the reverse engineering of extraterrestrial technology. According to Lazar, he was recruited in the late 1980s to work at a classified facility known as S4, which is located near Area 51. At S4, Lazar claims that he was able to see an alien spacecraft and peruse sensitive government documents detailing extraterrestrial participation in human affairs over millennia. Lazar's claims catapulted Area 51 into the spotlight, raising widespread debate about its covert operations. However, skeptics and ufologists have questioned his assertions, casting doubt on their credibility. Despite skepticism, Lazar has a devoted following of people who believe in his astonishing claims. The dispute surrounding Lazar's assertions has fueled conspiracy theories about Area 51, heightening the mystery and interest in popular culture. While some regard Lazar's claims as implausible, others continue to investigate the potential of alien contact and government cover-up. The first interview of Lazar. Area 51's mystery revolves around the possibility of whether the facility has extraterrestrial technology and UFO secrets. This subject got new traction with the revelations of whistleblower Bob Lazar, whose claims of working on alien spacecraft at Area 51 piqued the public's interest and sparked a debate over fact versus fiction. Bob Lazar's story began with an interview done by investigative reporter George Knapp on the Las Vegas television station KLAS. During this interview, first broadcast in May 1989, Lazar appeared under the pseudonym Dennis and kept his face hidden as he discussed his alleged experiences working in a clandestine facility known as S4, located near the legendary Area 51 site. Lazar claimed that the government hired him to work at a secret facility near Area 51 known as S4, where he reportedly reverse-engineered extraterrestrial technology. According to Lazar, he witnessed 9 flying saucers of alien origin, and his job entailed analyzing and attempting to recreate their propulsion mechanisms. Lazar's claims sent shockwaves across the UFO community and beyond, sparking considerable suspicion regarding the presence of extraterrestrial creatures and technology. Skeptics promptly challenged Lazar's statements, citing anomalies in his background and credentials. Despite these hurdles, Lazar's account gained popularity, fueling conspiracy theories and attracting attention to Area's secrets. Furthermore, his career history, including purported work at the Los Alamos National Laboratory, has been called into question. Critics contend that someone with Lazar's alleged credentials would make a more significant impact in academic and professional circles. Furthermore, Lazar's assertions concerning the technology he experienced at Area 51 have been questioned by professionals in a variety of professions. Many experts believe that his descriptions of alien spacecraft propulsion engines driven by element 115 and utilizing gravity wave technology are unrealistic. The scientific world has questioned the practicality of such technology, citing a lack of evidence to back up Lazar's assertions. Lazar's supporters refer to corroborating evidence, such as witness testimony and secret government records, to back up their assertions. However, detractors claim that much of this information is anecdotal and untrustworthy. Despite the hurdles and problems surrounding Lazar's account, his fans continue to believe in his claims. They saw him as a brave whistleblower who risked his life to disclose the truth about government secrets and extraterrestrial technology. The dispute over Lazar's story highlights the persistent fascination with UFOs, conspiracy theories, and the wonders of the universe. Finally, whether Lazar's statements are genuine or incorrect may never be officially established, leaving plenty of room for conjecture and argument in the years ahead. Lazar's claims that astonished everyone. S4, according to Lazar, is a subsidiary facility close to Papoose Lake and south of the main Area 51 complex at Groom Lake, containing concealed aircraft hangars carved into the mountainside, where he claimed to have witnessed a fleet of 9 extraterrestrial flying saucers. One of these crafts, which Lazar dubbed the Sport Model, became the center of his astounding claims. Lazar characterized the Sport Model as being made of a metallic material that resembled liquid titanium. However, the most amazing component of the craft was its propulsion system, which Lazar said was powered by an antimatter reactor fueled by a mystery substance with atomic number 115, at the time known as ununpentium. Lazar stated that this material, which was unknown on Earth at the time of his revelations, created a gravitational wave that allowed the craft to move and avoid detection by bending light around it. In following interviews, Lazar expanded on the supposed capabilities of the extraterrestrial craft he encountered at S4. He characterized the reactor in the Sport Model as being topped by a sphere or semi-sphere that emits a force field capable of repelling human flesh. Lazar also described the craft's interior configuration, which consisted of 2 primary floors. The reactor was positioned in the center of the upper level, surrounded by 3 gravity amplifiers that were connected to gravity emitters on the lower level. According to Lazar, these emitters could rotate 180 degrees to produce a gravity beam or anti-gravity wave, allowing the vessel to move through a distortion field. In addition to his stories of extraterrestrial technology, Lazar claimed to have obtained confidential government records detailing humanity's interactions with aliens over the last 10,000 years. According to Lazar, these writings describe contacts with gray aliens on a planet circling the twin binary star system Zeta Reticuli. Skeptics have contested the reality of Lazar's assertions, citing contradictions in his account and a lack of supporting proof. Furthermore, Lazar's claims about element 115 have been put into question, as the element was synthesized in 2003 and termed moscovium. All moscovium isotopes have been found to be highly radioactive, throwing doubt on Lazar's assertions about their employment in extraterrestrial propulsion systems. Skeptics and the U.S. Air Force have both contested Lazar's reported position at S4 and his relationship with contractors E.G. and G. 3 decades after his first revelations, Lazar remains a divisive character in the world of UFO lore and conspiracy theories. Truth or hoax? So, what is the truth, and what is hoax? Supporters of Lazar argue that his detailed accounts of working at the covert S4 facility near Area 51 bolster his claims. Lazar's narratives of encountering extraterrestrial spacecraft and reverse engineering their technology have captivated UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists worldwide. They emphasize the consistency of his testimony over time and the risks he has taken by coming forward. Additionally, Lazar's background as a physicist, along with his alleged degrees from esteemed institutions like MIT and Caltech, adds weight to his assertions. Despite doubts about his academic and professional credentials, proponents assert that his technical expertise aligns with his claims of working on advanced propulsion systems. They also cite eyewitness reports of unusual lights and aircraft phenomena near Area 51 as supporting evidence. However, skeptics continue to dispute Lazar's claims, pointing to contradictions in his story and the lack of verifiable proof for his education and career. They question his motives, suggesting fame, financial gain, or attention-seeking as possible reasons for fabricating his account. Legal troubles, including his 1990 arrest, further raise doubts about Lazar's credibility. Detractors also highlight scientific inconsistencies in his claims, such as those regarding element 115's role in alien spacecraft propulsion. With no conclusive evidence either supporting or refuting Lazar's claims, the debate over his credibility is likely to persist. Ultimately, whether Bob Lazar speaks the truth or propagates deception remains uncertain. The spotlight and legal troubles. Initially hesitant to step into the limelight, Lazar found himself thrust into a world of conspiracy theories and government cover-ups beyond his wildest imagination. Following his shocking revelations regarding his alleged work at Area 51, Lazar became the focal point of intense scrutiny from both the public and authorities alike. However, far from embracing the newfound attention, Lazar sought solace away from the relentless scrutiny that engulfed him. Media outlets clamored for interviews and documentaries, eager to uncover the truths lurking behind his claims. The sudden surge in attention took a toll on Lazar, both personally and professionally. Skeptics and detractors alike questioned the veracity of his assertions, while Lazar himself faced threats and intimidation from unknown quarters. The incessant scrutiny weighed heavily on his mental and emotional well-being, compelling him to confront the implications of speaking out. Despite the challenges he faced, Lazar remained resolute in his convictions, steadfastly standing by the truths he believed he had unearthed. However, the cost of his revelations proved to be immense. From strained relationships to professional setbacks, Lazar bore the brunt of daring to unveil the mysteries surrounding Area 51. In 1990, Lazar's troubles escalated when he was arrested for his alleged involvement in a prostitution ring. Initially charged with aiding and abetting, the charges were eventually reduced to felony pandering, to which Lazar pleaded guilty. As part of his sentence, he was ordered to complete 150 hours of community service, refrain from patronizing brothels, and undergo psychotherapy. Despite the legal ramifications, Lazar's troubles continued to mount. In 2006, he and his wife, Joy White, found themselves facing charges under the Federal Hazardous Substances Act for shipping restricted chemicals across state lines. The charges stemmed from a 2003 raid on United Nuclear's business offices, during which chemical sales records were examined. United Nuclear, the company owned and operated by Lazar, pleaded guilty to 3 criminal counts related to introducing banned hazardous substances into interstate commerce and aiding and abetting the same. In 2007, the company was fined $7,500 for violating laws prohibiting the sale of chemicals and components used in the production of illegal fireworks. Hence, journalists and authors have raised further doubts about Lazar's credibility, citing his criminal activities as evidence of his unreliability. In 2017, Bob Lazar found himself thrust into the spotlight once again when his workplace became the target of a raid conducted by the FBI and local law enforcement. Lazar speculated that the raid was orchestrated to recover element 115, a substance he claimed to have taken from a government laboratory. However, records obtained through a Freedom of Information request revealed a different narrative. The raid was part of a murder investigation, aimed at determining whether Lazar's company had sold thallium to a murder suspect in Michigan. Despite the intense scrutiny, Lazar was not listed as a suspect in the investigation, adding another layer of complexity to the ongoing saga surrounding his life and work. Amidst the cloud of controversy and skepticism, questions linger about Lazar's motives and the veracity of his claims. Element 115 and UFOs. Element 115, also known as moscovium, has sparked interest and conjecture since its discovery in 2003 by a group of Russian scientists at the Flerov Laboratory for Nuclear Reactions in Dubna, Russia. This super-heavy element, with 115 protons in its nucleus, has a unique place at the far end of the periodic table, among the transuranium elements that are synthesized in laboratories rather than found naturally. Moscovium is created through a complex process in which americium-243 is bombarded with calcium-48 ions. This fusing of atomic nuclei produces a few moscovium atoms, which are exceedingly unstable and decay in a fraction of a second. Despite its brief existence, moscovium is extremely important in the realm of nuclear science. One of the most intriguing characteristics of moscovium is its possible link to the theorized island of stability. This hypothetical section of the periodic table is expected to include super-heavy elements that are significantly more stable than those found elsewhere. If such elements could be synthesized, they could have significant ramifications for our understanding of nuclear physics, potentially leading to practical applications. However, moscovium's reputation extends beyond science. It has also become linked to conspiracy theories and conjectures regarding extraterrestrial technologies. This link can be traced back to the allegations of Bob Lazar, a controversial character who claimed to have worked at Area 51, a top-secret military base in Nevada, United States. According to Lazar, this element played an important part in the propulsion systems of alien spaceships held at Area 51. He portrayed this spacecraft as using anti-gravity technology based on the peculiar features of moscovium. Lazar's assertions drew great notice and generated heated debate between believers and skeptics. Despite the lack of substantial evidence to back up Lazar's claims, his account piqued the interest of many who were fascinated by the prospect of alien visitation and superior technology. The link between elements 115 and UFOs was reinforced in media and entertainment, reinforcing the image of moscovium as a mysterious and extraterrestrial substance. In actuality, the synthesis of moscovium in a laboratory does not support claims of extraterrestrial technology. While moscovium is a super-heavy element with distinct features, its synthesis and decay behavior are consistent with our present knowledge of nuclear physics. Moscovium's short existence rules out any practical applications, much alone powering interstellar spacecraft. Despite this, moscovium remains a source of wonder and intrigue. Its discovery is a great achievement in nuclear research, demonstrating humanity's ability to push the limits of knowledge. Whether viewed through the prism of scientific investigation or popular culture, moscovium continues to fascinate the imagination and pique interest in the universe's mysteries. Moving forward, more study into super-heavy elements such as moscovium will surely provide fresh insights into the fundamental nature of matter. While the attraction of extraterrestrial technology may remain, it is the desire for information and understanding that propels scientific development. Moscovium represents our ongoing voyage into the unknown as we seek to comprehend the mysteries of the universe. At its root, the story of the element demonstrates the power of human curiosity and inventiveness. It reminds us of our fundamental urge to understand our surroundings and find solutions to life's most profound concerns. Whether in the lab or in the vast reaches of space, the pursuit of knowledge continues uninterrupted, propelled by the undying spirit of exploration and discovery. Back into Spotlight. Lazar's story has received renewed attention in recent years, thanks to documentaries, interviews, and media coverage. Filmmakers and journalists have revisited his allegations, re-examining the evidence and conducting interviews with key players in his account. This newfound interest has rekindled the discussion over the veracity of Lazar's allegations and the presence of extraterrestrial technology at Area 51. Bob Lazar returned to the spotlight in 2018, courtesy of a documentary made by Jeremy Corbell. This film, Bob Lazar, Area 51 and Flying Saucers, premiered on Netflix, bringing Lazar's remarkable claims to a larger audience. Lazar's story, which centers on his alleged involvement in covert government programs involving UFOs near Area 51, piqued the public's interest once more. Jeremy Corbell, known for his interest in UFO phenomena and documentaries like Hunt for the Skinwalker, gave a sympathetic account of Lazar's encounters. Corbell's research not only clarified Lazar's allegations, but also rekindled debate regarding the potential of alien contact and government secrecy surrounding UFO-related activity. Lazar's revival in the public eye was boosted by his presence on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, which has a huge global following. This exposure lifted Lazar's story to new heights, reaching people who were previously unfamiliar with his provocative claims. Furthermore, Lazar's tale gained traction through a variety of media appearances and interviews, including talks on national news talk shows. Corbell, along with fellow UFO enthusiast and journalist George Knapp, co-hosts the Weaponized podcast, which expands on Lazar's story and consequences. The documentary's impact went beyond entertainment, sparking debates about government transparency, the existence of extraterrestrial life, and the potential consequences of Lazar's assertions, and videos of triangular objects in the sky. These sources, while not directly verifying Lazar's allegations, add to the larger discussion of UFO encounters and government recognition of such events. Corbell has played an important part in reintroducing Bob Lazar's perplexing story to the public consciousness by giving a forum for his story to be heard and debated. Acknowledgement of UFOs. In the area of enigmatic flying objects, conjecture is typically rampant. When people see unexplained aerial phenomena, their imaginations run wild, spinning stories of otherworldly encounters and galactic intrigue. However, in the middle of inquiry, it is critical to examine such experiences with measured skepticism rather than succumbing to the appeal of otherworldly explanations without first evaluating more ordinary options. Mick West, a science writer from the United Kingdom, is a key character in discussions around UAP. West has garnered recognition for his grounded interpretations of recent UAP videos, which provide terrestrial explanations for occurrences that some may hastily attribute to alien visitation. His comments emphasize the significance of studying earthly options before drawing cosmic conclusions. The current proposal for a Senate review of UAP emphasizes the urgency of the situation. The language of the request shows a need for a thorough review of the data, with the goal of either validating or debunking statements similar to those made by persons such as Bob Lazar. Lazar, a contentious figure, has long claimed that he worked with alien technology at Area 51, an accusation that has divided opinion and caused heated controversy. The Senate's request is wide, requiring a thorough examination of UAP data gathered by numerous intelligence organizations, including the Office of Naval Intelligence and the FBI. The report also seeks to identify any vulnerabilities to national security posed by these events, as well as any signals of technological advances by foreign adversaries. The consequences of the anticipated Senate report are considerable. Depending on its results, the research may either exonerate Lazar as a cosmic whistleblower or condemn him to the outskirts of conspiracy theory, a mere footnote in ufology history. The stakes are huge, with the potential to transform our view of the universe and our role in it. However, amid the excitement around the study, it is critical to manage expectations. While it may shed new light on previously reported instances and offer insights into inexplicable sightings, it is unlikely to provide definitive evidence to back up Lazar's assertions. Despite his unyielding declarations, Lazar's narrative lacks supporting proof, and his allegations are still debated in both scientific and governmental circles. Former President Barack Obama's recent remarks on the subject provide additional insight into the skepticism surrounding tales of alien contact. While accepting the presence of inexplicable aerial phenomena, Obama dismissed the idea of captive alien spacecraft, claiming that such allegations were unsubstantiated. Obama's words highlight the significance of taking a reasonable approach to the UAP inquiry. While the appeal of alien encounters may capture the imagination, it is critical to prioritize evidence-based research over sensationalism. The pursuit of truth necessitates a thorough examination of existing data, as well as an openness to considering different hypotheses, including those based on earthly explanations. Given the lack of tangible proof to back up Lazar's assertions, it is reasonable that people may be skeptical of the expected Senate report. However, the sheer presence of the study indicates a huge step forward in the recognition and research of UAP by government and military groups. Regardless of the report's conclusions, the search for understanding should continue. Whether looking to the night sky for answers or scrutinizing statistics in the halls of power, the pursuit of truth is vital. While we may not know the truth for the time being, the journey to enlightenment is worthwhile. The next Senate report on UAP has the potential to change our understanding of the universe and our place within it. While it may not give the solid evidence that some seek, its existence marks a huge step forward in the continuous search for truth. As we await its release, let us approach the examination with open minds and a dedication to rigorous inquiry, understanding that the pursuit of knowledge is an endless journey. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for exciting content.